So as I'm sure you're aware, the Kenobi series has been going on. It will have the third episode coming out tomorrow on the 1st of June, and I'm pretty excited for that. I think it's going to be pretty good. And as you may or may not know, the actress who plays Reva, Moses Ingram, has been receiving some attacks. So we're going to be taking a look at those and talking about them. So, just getting right into it, we're going to start off with the first one that says, "Your days are numbered." She posted these on her story with like Meg the Stallion playing in the background. I'm just going to show you screenshots because I'm not going to play the music and get this video claimed. "Hey yo Kenobi, you ain't finna run forever, white boy, get back here. Third sister Obi-Wan Kenobi. You have now been converted into the St. George of Floridium of Star Wars. Are you happy? How the F does an alien know Ebonics?" Okay, so we're just gonna go through this message by message here. Okay, so first message: "Hey yo Kenobi, you're not gonna run forever." She says, "You can't get away from him, Obi-Wan." Does this guy just hear black people and is like, oh, they must be speaking in Ebonics? You know, those black people don't know how to talk. I don't know. Okay, and then, "You have been converted into the St. George of Floridium." What? That's probably the most confusing message I've ever read, and I've read like ones with the words in the wrong place. The St. George of Floridium. I thought about this before I started recording. I was thinking it was like, maybe he was trying to say like, oh, Disney's trying to use Moses Ingram as a martyr and avoid criticism. Maybe that's what he's saying. I mean, he's wrong, but why can you say something like this? And then, "How does an alien know Ebonics?" So, when he's saying alien, let me know if you would consider this racist. Now, I'm going to explain why I quite don't. Because I'm guessing this guy is like really big into legends, and he thinks that Reva is a Koran, basically the same species as Mace Windu. The only difference is the fact that every one of them is force sensitive, sort of like Wakanda, but like a planet, things of that nature. She doesn't say anything that's like Ebonics-esque in the show. I don't know what this guy is talking about when it comes to Ebonics. Again, just saying weird things. Moving on. "You suck, loser. You're a diversity hire and you won't be loved or remembered for this acting role." So we're on the playground insults now. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I can appreciate a good insult. This isn't so much a good insult. "You suck, loser." I mean, at least make it funny, you know? That's just how I feel. And then, "You're a diversity hire and you won't be loved or remembered for this acting role." You should definitely be remembered just because it's Star Wars. Like, I don't know about loved. She's alright. I wouldn't say she's like the greatest actor of all time, or that she's like gonna revolutionize the series, but she's done alright, and that's all you really can do. So yeah, that's pretty much all the ones she posted. I'm sure there's more. She said there's more. I doubt that's the only 4 out there. And, you know, people are. I even went and watched some of the quarterings video, and I saw someone say that they were fake, that these receipts were fake. What does she gain out of saying that she received criticism about this? Like, even in that comment section, and you go look at Geeks and Gamers comment section, or that Star Wars Girls comment section, or Ryan Keno's comment section, you'll see people criticizing her. So, I don't know why it's so far-fetched to believe that someone would say crazy things, considering we have all these examples of people putting down even Star Wars actors like Jake Lloyd. That guy's life got so bad because of like how his career just went completely down in the dumps after he left Star Wars after The Phantom Menace. I mean, I remember he got arrested for something crazy when he was like 35. Like, if you look him up, there's like this mugshot. Look him up on YouTube. Like, what happened to Jake Lloyd? You'll see it. Hayden Christensen. After Revenge of the Sith, he quit acting. He went and played soccer. Right? I think this is his return to acting in the Kenobi series. Like, Ahmad Best, the guy who played Jar Jar. I mean, he received abuse for years verbally. He even considered like suicide because of how like bad he felt and how bad the verbal abuse was getting. A lot of times people don't know how to separate the character from the actor. I mean, even outside of Star Wars, we see this with Joffrey Baratheon, the guy who played Joffrey Baratheon. He got approached on the street and a guy was threatening him. Like, this is something that happens and that we know that happens. And if you notice, I referenced actors of multiple races and multiple series. This isn't just a race thing, even though these people are saying racist things. Like, very often people know how to separate character from actor. I mean, we even see this on YouTube with iDubbbz and Ian with the whole simp thing. And I've talked extensively about that, so I'm not going to get into it. Basically, the point I'm trying to make with bringing up all these references and all these characters is to say that, like, please don't harass people because of the fact that you didn't like how they were acted or written in a show. Because, you know what, as much as I love Star Wars, like, I didn't like that Anakin lost his limbs at the end of Revenge of the Sith. Spoiler alert for a movie that may or may not be older than me. But it's just insane. Like, I would never be like, George Lucas, you suck. If I see George Lucas in real life, I'm a fan of George Lucas, but even if I didn't like him, and I didn't like him because of the ending of Revenge of the Sith, I would not be going up to him and being like, oh, you suck, you're an idiot. I'd be like, I disagree with it and move on with my life, because there's more important things than saying your days are numbered on Instagram. And while I really don't take social media seriously, like, I guarantee you, if I were to get like a Twitter DM like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, I'd be like, oh, whatever. Like, but for her it's different because she's like famous and I'm just a kid who likes doing YouTube. So there's different levels of things there, but it's still a serious thing. It's so unnecessary to go about your life being like, oh, just because I don't like this character or don't like what she's doing, I'm going to attack her actress. Like, how about, like, just keep your comments, like, about that. Like, or if you want to say something like that, just go to them in DMs like you already did. And instead of saying, like, oh, how does an alien know ebonics? Say something like, oh, I didn't like how your character was doing. Hey, like, this and this and this. Like, here's my criticism. Like, I think that she shouldn't have been able to stab the Grand Inquisitor. I'm not going to call her an ape because of that. I'm just going to be like, oh, I didn't like that very much. Oh, well. But yeah, that wraps up everything I wanted to say about the subject. Please leave this woman alone. Just whether or not hopefully this thing has been knocking up against the mic. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't attack actors or actresses because of how you didn't like them in a TV show, movie, whatever. It's not that serious, and it just makes a fan base look bad. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye.